Hello Capricorn, this is Julie with Deep Soul Counsel, and as always I'm honored and grateful to be here to deliver your free tarot reading. This is for October 1st through November 15th. It is a really important message. Now we're going to start doing things differently as well. I've already shuffled and I've already laid out your spread, and I feel like when I do this I'm actually able to resonate with people better. You know, the channel is new. We started in April, and so I've just been listening to spirit, seeing what goes and what doesn't go, and what feels right and what doesn't feel right. And I've noticed that once I once I draw the cards with intuition and I sit back and meditate on those cards with, over 20 minutes, I'm actually able to get a bigger picture than I am when I'm just like flipping and reading, because I can only translate energy into spoken word at a certain level. My brain has to translate it, and it's almost like I've noticed how much deeper I can get when I do it this way. So I'm not saying, there'll be other readings that I'll do where, I'll show you the cards, and there'll be more than these monthlies as well. But I just want you guys to know that's how, most of the time how I'm going to do it from now on. Before I do start, I want to encourage everybody to go to my website, www.deepsoulcounsel.com. I will talk to you about the services I offer in a second, because they are different probably than the services that other intuitives or other psychics are offering. But I really just want to get into your reading because it's an important one, okay? So I feel like before October, right? This is for October 1st through November 15th, but I've gotta go backwards a little bit, because in October you actually get over it. So in September, some things really happened. Like, you lost a lot was destroyed, people stole from you, or you lost your house, or your house caught on fire, or your car broke down, or you lost custody of your kids, or you didn't get elected for the for the position that you wanted to be, or in September maybe you didn't get the job that you wanted, that you had worked so hard for, or I'm just seeing like hardship. Like, September was such a month of hardship for you, right? And the good thing is that in October something comes and is able to change your perspective. In October, like around the beginning of October, it's almost like there's no more suffering for you. It's almost like the pain that you feel from those losses, whether you were abandoned, or you got cheated on, or you got left, or whatever it was something that was taken from you that was very dear, or something that happened that really left you like, oh my goodness, like I've lost it. Like something that you were very much attached to, something that meant a lot to you. You know what I mean? Something that you had worked very hard for, something that it was almost like it was kind of part of your personality. It's who you are. And I feel like it didn't go the way it was supposed to in September. And you guys are coming over to, the beginning of October with that same energy. But what I'm getting here is the universe is saying, sweetheart, something's coming to change your perspective, because, the universe loves you more than you love yourself. So when you refuse to move forward, the universe will come and put things into your environment to make you move forward, because that's what you're omitting, right? Your energy is omitting, I want better, I want better, I want better. And we can't, it's almost like in what we want, the universe knows, it knows more, and it'll come into, I'm just like, I'm feeling your guys' emotions, and it's just, I understand, I really do. It's crazy, the things that have happened to you in September, but you guys are going to see that it was so meant to be. Like, I know that it may be hard when you're walking into October to be like, how the hell was that meant to be? Like, that was awful, like that shouldn't have happened, but it really, really does, because it puts you in a new place where you can see things differently. Do you understand? It's almost like things are revealed to you where you can see things differently. Like, you used to just have like one, like tunnel vision, and it's almost like things happen in a way to where you understand why you didn't get the position, or you understand why this happened, or you understand why that happened, and you're actually grateful for those of you who got left, or and I feel like there's some of you who actually got left who didn't want. It's almost like you had to leave the relationship because you just couldn't take it no more. Like that person was unwilling to change. And the good thing is I actually see like towards November 15th, somebody better coming into your life. Like, you know, everything turning around for you. Those of you who didn't get promoted, I'm seeing that there's going to be a change in perspective and you're not even going to want that fucking position no more. Something better is going to come up and you're going to get it November 15th. I see that, you know, your travel plans may have gotten screwed up, but it's okay. You weren't supposed to get on that plane. You weren't supposed to get on that train. You weren't supposed to get on that highway. And around November 15th, guess what? Things completely move around for you so that the things that didn't go as planned in September are coming into fruition by November 15th. So you say, Julie, what is the message of this card? The message of this card, sweetheart, is that you are going to have to take everything that happened in September and change your perspective and say, okay, you know what? That was a really shitty month, but it was a crappy month for everybody. We had those eclipses and, you know, we had a solar eclipse, and then Mercury went into retrograde, you know, and then we had another eclipse after that. So there was a lot of energy going on in the solar system. Everybody was being challenged. Everybody was having a hard time. It wasn't just you. I promise that. Everybody you speak to, they will tell you September really sucked. You know, but as we move out of September and we go into October, the heaviness kind of goes away. It doesn't feel as heavy anymore for you. And that's good because because that heaviness was like a blindfold, right? And I'm feeling like towards the middle of October, that blindfold is completely taken off and you're like, whoo, you know, I was saved, like the universe saved me, or God saved me, or, you know, my spirit guides or my angels or whoever, you know, if it's just that divine power, whatever, you know, whatever you give credit to for holding the earth in midair without me falling from it, you know, I'm talking about that source, right? The source of life. It's the source that people either, you know, it's almost like, the truth doesn't need you to believe it, right? There is some sort of intelligent life source behind creation. Like, I don't care whose toes I step on. Like, that is just it. Because I have felt it before and I know it. And it's a loving, loving, loving energy, right? And I don't try to say I know exactly what it is because I don't think our brains are programmed to know exactly. But I can feel it, right? And I've seen my spirit guides and I see energy. So I understand that there's so much going on, but we have these filters over our eyes that don't allow us to see these other dimensions. And in the same way in September, you had kind of like an eye rag or a filter that was placed over you, and it was so that you didn't do anything to interrupt those bad things, the things that you considered bad, those bad things from happening because they needed to happen, because it sets you in a place in October where you actually are better because of those bad things. I told you, I mean it. Like, everything that happened in September, I know it feels crappy, but towards the end of September, it doesn't weigh so much, I guess, but then going into October, it weighs less and less, and by mid-October, I mean, you guys really aren't stressing over it. I promise. I know that, like, when it's happening, it feels like crap, but around October 15th, you guys really aren't stressing it anymore, and you're aspiring to be better. You're actually thankful that those things happened. I mean, really, like, people are walking into your life. You are trying new things. You know, you guys are taking out time for yourself. It's almost like those friends had to leave. Like, there's a lot of you who lost friends. They had to go. They were eating up all your energy, you know? They were using your ears as trash cans. They had to get the hell out of your life. And you weren't going to do it, right? And those relationships, like, they were sucking you dry. They had to go, you know? Or it's almost like, I just feel like, and that job, that promotion, do you understand? It's not all that it's cracked up to be. You know, you weren't supposed to get it. So I feel like that's what happened in September, right? And the only reason I'm bringing it in September is because it has to make sense for what I'm reading in October. Because in October is when I'm seeing that you're able to kind of like, the blindfold comes off and you're able to see from a different perspective, and it actually gives you energy. It actually gives you courage. It actually gives you like life again. Do you understand? And hope, because you do meet another person, or there is another job opening, or there is like you do meet a new friend, or you just see how good it feels to be alone. If you can't enjoy your own company, then nobody else is going to be able to enjoy your company either. You know, that shouldn't be a surprise. So it is. It's almost like you guys are getting a breather. Like you're going into Capricorn. You're going into October like way better than September, and you're actually accepting new challenges, and you're aspiring, and I promise you, I know that it may be hard to believe, so don't give me a goddamn thumbs down until it happens, but No, I'm just playing. You can if you want. Whatever floats your boat. Or thumbs up. But you actually thank the universe, or thank, you know, whatever source that is that you give gratitude for all those crummy things in September. I promise by November 15th, you're actually grateful for them, because like I said, people are coming into your life who are better than the ones who left your life. And positions are coming into your life that are better than the position that you didn't get. Do you understand? Or it's almost like just things are coming better than what you had hoped for in September. Like the things that you feel like you got shifted for in September, the things that you feel like you got skipped out on in September, the things that you feel like you didn't, like the things that really disturbed you and ate at your peace in September, you get better than that by November 15th. All right. And so October is kind of like this transition to where you are seeing why that happened. It's almost like you're able to see the truth. So that's amazing. All right, Capricorn, that's your reading. I do want to go over a few things. And Psychic Development 101, 1st to 15th of every month, everybody gets results. I know you say, Julie, how can you say that? Because it's true. I'm working with Spirit, and Spirit doesn't lie. And I have not had one person that has done that 10-day video course, that has done the ritual every day for 10 days and didn't get results, because it just doesn't happen. Do you understand? It's almost like if you go to a damn gym every day, you know, you're eventually going to get results. And that's the gym. That's physical, right? But this, you get results in 10 days because at the core of your being, it is who you are. You come from raw power. Do you understand? So that's important. Another thing too, I am actually beginning to give free readings. So they are a mix of psychic intuitive readings. I also do a this is how it goes, right? We get on Skype or the telephone. If you live in the United States, that's an option for you, but Skype, I think I'm able to connect more. And you say your name 3 times, and I tell you what I pick up first, right? I gotta make sure that the connection is established. And then it's almost like I tell you, you know, whatever you're calling for usually, because I can pick it up, right? Or else I wouldn't be a psychic. But then I feel like we do the tarot reading, but we do it like towards the middle, because I try to pick up everything that I can first, right? Because these are just tools. And then we do the tarot reading, and then I allow you to ask questions, and I can read other people's energy too. So if you're wondering like what another person thinks about you, or if you're wondering, you know, just to suffice your inner mind chatter, really, because that's all readings are about. You know, it's the ego that worries about tomorrow, but that's totally fine with me if that's what helps you. But I do also have this other program. It's called Spirit Council, and it comes with 4 45-minute psychic therapy sessions. That is where we break through barriers. We help you raise in vibration to manifest better. You locate the root of your problem. I mean, and it also comes with 2 21-minute intuitive psychic readings. So those are no tools. And then it also comes with a 7-card tarot reading at the end. All right. So that's there. And that's an awesome service. And soul readings, I'm only taking them till October 1st. And then that service won't be offered no more. And there's a newsletter, and it's free, and it comes out every Monday morning. So just go to my website, and you can go through all the tabs and see what I have and see if there's anything there that resonates with you. I love you, Capricorn, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.